Hey everybody, what's hoppin'? It's Sarah Bunny, and today's video is going to be all of Rosie's treats. It's very sunny out today, and also my room, I didn't want to taunt Rosie with all these treats out, so I decided let's film outside today. And before I start the video, I'd also like to mention that I do not use any treats with any kind of gelatin, as that is an animal product. It's made of, like, you don't want to know, it's like ground up animal, just like extras like bones and all this kind of nasty stuff. So think about that next time you reach for a marshmallow. So I don't feed any treats with gelatin in them. I do not do any treats with dairy because I believe they are bad, and anyway I feel like there's no reason to feed them. You might think it's cute or whatever, but down the road they can actually cause blindness. So think about that before you give your rabbit a yogurt drop also. And I don't use any eggs because, again, it has the same effects. It can make your rabbit very sick. You don't want that. And then I also fed one seed treat before, but I decided to never feed seed treats again because I don't want to risk any blockages. So that's my decision. You can disagree if you want. Just don't comment about it. Keep it to yourself. All of my treats are kept with my organization above the cage, and most of them are kept in these nifty little jars that are glass, and they have white lids. I found them at the dollar store. They currently stopped selling them. They've been going on and off. So every time I see them, I pick up some because they're only $1 and they're really, really cute. And then I also decorated them to say treat, as you might have saw, with wall stickers. So let's begin. So the first treat, I just have these two baby foods. So you might not think of baby foods when you think of treats for rabbits, but they are actually very healthy. So they are actually pretty healthy. What I do is I take a small syringe, such as this one, and I syringe it out, and every once in a while I'll just put a couple drops on her morning pellets, and I still feed this treat sparingly as all the others, even though they are a little bit healthy. Just because they are treats, they should be fed sparingly. So let's get on to. So the next treat is just these dried mangoes. Mangoes are a safe fruit, and it's just dried. When you dry fruit, you get a little bit more sugar in it, so it is to be fed a bit more sparingly than other treats. But I haven't tried this yet. As you can see, it's still sealed, and I wonder if Rosie likes it. Not really sure. I'm sure she will. She is not a picky rabbit. The next treat is the same kind of idea. It's just dried pineapple. So as I said, they are pretty high in sugar, so it is to be fed sparingly, but they are healthier because they do have a little bit more of nutritional value compared to some of the other treats because, you know, they are fruits. Fruits have more nutrition in them. So the next treat is yet to be opened as well. It's a chew toy with apples. So basically it's just this little round chew toy thing, and then it's got this whole big apple around it. So I will not give this to Rosie all at once. She will get part of it. Next we have her, the next jar has some of her sugary cereal treat things, biscuit types. So in here we just have, so these are basically all have like some kind of safe food dye in them. That's why I don't give these very often at all. So here we just have some Wild Harvest Veggie Puffers. Here we have some Supreme Doughnuts for rabbits. These are safe. I thought they wouldn't be because I thought they had peanut butter, but apparently these ones are. And then they just come in all different kinds of colors. So as you saw, yellow and then pink, and they have red. Natural biscuit treats. So in here we just have these Katie Timothy bakes with, I believe these have apple in them, and then down in there we have these Naturals Carroties. So they just look like that, and they come in green and orange, and they are alfalfa and carrot flavored. So those are those treats. So in that jar we also have the Vitacraft Slims with carrots. I break these in half to feed because I think they're a little big. And we also have these Sunseed Animal Lovin's, basically little apple strudel things, and it's just got dried apple on the outside and some things on the inside. And we also have these Munchie Stick Snacks by All Living Things. They come in orange, green, and yellow. So next we have some more natural treats in this jar. And here we just have these Vitacraft nibble rings. Here we just have these Wild Harvest carrot treats. I forget what the true name is. In the next jar, this A jar, we have just some very simple treats. We have some Gerber Puffs. Now I have so many different flavors. I don't remember them all because I have these Chiquita dried banana chips. So that's what those look like. They're not spoiled or anything. You might see they look a little brown. That's just how fruit looks when it dries. The next jar has the Final Tea on it, and it has a bunch of different treats. I kind of just clapped this one together with all just kind of these are the natural dried bits. So it has the All Living Things like Rose and Veggie Delight or something. It has these Oxbow banana chips, these Peters apple like pieces, these KT papaya healthy toppings, which are just dried papaya that was dyed, the All Living Things peas and carrots topping, and I do believe that is it. So yes, I just have a bunch of different dried mabobs in there. So that the next jar is also a dried fruit because that's what I prefer for treats. The jar looks a little foggy. That's just because I'm outside and it's hot. These are dried peaches. So these aren't meant for rabbits, but they are 100% safe. They're just 100% dried peaches. And lastly, we have one of my favorite treats to feed Rosie just because it is so healthy. Again, the jar is fogging up the moisture. So inside there, we just have the Rosewood Dandelion Delight. So as with all pet treats, you must remember they are treats. They are to be fed sparingly. Remember, the best treat you can give your rabbit is fresh fruits and fresh treat vegetables, because they will love those just as much. But if you are like me and you have an addiction to buying all these kinds of treats, it's okay to spoil a rabbit every once in a while. So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and hop along to our channel for more videos as we post a couple every week. And keep hopping!